afraid. You're only listening to From the Dungeon, presented by Pearl Studios. With your hosts, D. Rotten and Mark Bernardo. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Hey, welcome folks to From the Dungeon at Pearl Studios. I'm your host D. Rotten with my other host partner,
Mark Bernardo.
and we're here right now with two bad motherfuckers from Hudson County. We're here with Malatura. Say what's up, guys.
What up, man?
Yo.
How you guys doing today, bro?
Doing good, man. I like the energy in your voice, dude.
Hey man, I try, bro. D. Rotten's always in the house when it comes to his boys.
Oh yeah.
So, what's going on, guys? We're in Malatura fucking territory right
You
now, are we?
You are, man. You definitely are, man. You're more than
Studios.
welcome to wreck it, man, and do whatever the
Hey,
fuck you
dude,
want.
man, we come to represent, but we come to represent you guys.
Oh man,
Dude, this is perfect in here.
dude, we are proud to host the first episode in here, man.
Hey, man, we gotta get the fucking hardest band in Hudson County. So, who else? Malatura, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know, so how you guys doing today, bro?
Good, man. Good. A little sleepy. It's been a long day.
Oh, so I see
But the
you-
beer helps.
See you sipping. I was gonna say. I
Oh,
see you
yeah.
sipping on something right
Definitely, man. There's Modelo, man. Do you
Dude,
say brand names in here,
there.
or
Dude,
is
yeah,
it?
fuck that. Yeah.
all
Dude,
right.
Modelo's my favorite
You
fucking
already
beer.
sponsored? Oh, nice.
That's my favorite
Nice.
fucking beer, bro.
I can do a whole ad about Modelo.
Yeah, we want
right
to do
now.
the jingle from Modelo.
Shit,
That's
dude,
what,
if
that's
you can get
in our-
sponsored by Modelo, give me a free case.
Fuck yeah, man.
more than that.
A whole truck delivered to your house.
Yeah, man. Keg a day.
Oh man, so yo, did you fucking guys hear?
What?
It's Ralph's birthday, people.
Oh yeah.
Ralph's
Wow.
fucking birthday.
Ralphie
Oh, my
boy.
God.
But you know, we'll save that for Ralph's fucking thing, bro. But you know what? Happy birthday, Ralph. We love you.
Yep.
That's
know?
right. Finally 21, I hear.
Yeah, you know, he's an OG JP.
If you don't know, right now there's a birthday party for Ralph going on in the back.
Mary,
Guitars
get the
and
ice
stuff.
cubes.
You can hear the moaning in this room.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, when he's playing, he's doing anything special? He's been doing it.
Yeah, we've just been practicing, jamming, and coming up with some new riffs and shit. Over there on the board, you can see all the riffs that are coming up, and for songs. I mean, we don't have names for the songs yet. We just like label the riffs and shit like that.
He's showing us a board behind the drums.
You have
In the
the
studio.
edge riff, what else? The drill riff, and the latest one is the bean riff.
There's a click right there on the side, man. Click on the side.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this room is awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
Dude, it's really awesome. It's comfortable here.
Thanks, dude.
This is right. What you're looking forward to doing.
Dude, I swear to God, bro, I've been looking forward to this all fucking week.
I've been looking forward to it since like way back in the day when.
Oh, I mean, well, on Cook
Yeah,
Street,
yeah.
man. Yeah, Cook Street. This was supposed to be popping off. What was it? What's his name? Ben was supposed to be doing some shit like that, right?
That's right.
You know,
Oh man, Ben, have you spoken to Ben?
Dude, I haven't seen Ben.
Fuck, man. What's Ben up to? Man?
I don't know because he was.
Luke, I know Luke's talked to. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben just disappeared. He came back once, I heard.
Yeah,
And then he fell off the fucking
You know
map.
what Ben
and shit.
did for me?
What?
When David Bowie died, Ben went, "Oh, that's horrible." He goes, "Dude, you ever hear Width of a Circle by David Bowie?" I go, "No, what's that?" He goes, "Come on, let's put it on." I put it on YouTube. It's like my favorite song ever.
Oh wow.
It's like one of those tunes someone comes
Yeah.
up with. Killer. And dude, I gotta listen to it like every week.
I
Listen
remember
to
Bowie
Width
from
of a
like the
Circle.
Labyrinth, dude.
Oh yeah.
Tremendous Bowie. Early Bowie, like Nick Mountain and
Like makeup Bowie.
Like yeah, like the dudes from Mars, bro. What's that called?
The dudes from
Ziggy?
You know, Ziggy
Oh,
Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
It's tremendous.
Hell yeah, man.
How long has been at the studio?
Over a year, right?
About a little over a year.
Year and a month. Year and
Looks
2
like he's
months.
been here for a while.
I heard you guys used to fucking jam out in a little fucking little cubby hole, bro. You guys got busted.
Yeah,
Tell us about that shit, man.
We
Tom
got
can
kicked
tell you
out
that.
like 3 places before.
You guys just fucking went in a building and just put your shit there and just ripped the electricity
Yeah.
and started jamming?
man, that's
a warehouse where we work.
Dude, that's
And
fucking
then we got
punk
kicked
rock.
out. Then we went into a wood shop, and then the police came. and we got kicked out of there. And then we went up to this other place where this girl gave us like a room in her apartment. And then she's like, yeah. She thought like it was going to be a big party and stuff, but we came in and we just made a lot of noise. And she kicked us out, so then we came here.
Oh, shit.
We would get the cutoff like around, I don't know, 12, 1 a.m. She'd be like, knocking the door, and we're like, we have to go to sleep. Alright, fuck it. I guess it's down for now.
Yeah.
But
in the beginning, she was all into it. But
Yeah.
then when we
Yeah.
started playing, she was like, I
like,
don't know, maybe
that's
this is...
What the fuck she expect? Nickelback or something
yeah,
around the house?
like, oh, come on.
This is fucking metal, dude.
Yeah, and then we moved out, man. But the crate shop was fun because it was all like all this echo, like, you know, coming back. The acoustics in there were fucking great, man. So, but the one mistake we did in there playing was having the window open, and that's why the cops were called.
Oh shit.
The neighbors were complaining, and we had
Were they dicks, or were they just like, hey guys, you gotta go?
We never spoke to them.
spoke to 'em.
Security guy came in and he's like, dude, and I knew the security guy, and he goes like, dude, cops are here. It says noisy. I don't know why. I'm like, I don't know why either. You know?
Oh boy.
And then that was it. But yeah, man.
I'm glad you guys are in fucking Pro Studios, though, you know?
Yeah, I spoke to Joe, and Joe was kind enough to show us this room and ease up on the rent a little bit, because it was just us two, you know.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, man, I've known you for a while, and you're a cool guy, and you guys are good.
Well,
so
you never
fuck it.
fucked them over, so that's
I
the
never
thing.
fucked them over, which is a popular thing to do, you
You
know?
know, because I mean, I know a
Yeah.
lot of people that fucked him over, bro,
Yeah.
and he's hasn't been kind.
No, he has not.
Monthly
no.
Yo, Joe is,
Yeah,
Joe is an ace in our book.
yeah, man, he's always been
Nothing
great
less,
to us.
Nothing less. He's an ace in our book.
25 years in this business, bro. Plus,
Yeah,
maybe more.
yeah.
Cook Street, 25 years. Maybe.
Fuck, man. When he told us about Cook Street, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way, dude. I'm like, I started there, you know, and it was only recently, like 2 years ago. Me and Mario, you remember Mario? Mario's the one that found the place. And
What was that band you guys were in?
Bad Groove.
Bad Groovin', baby. There you go.
Yeah, man, Bad Groove. That was Mario's brainchild right there, man. He came up with the name, came up with the logo.
You guys hadn't had any music out or anything?
We had music. We never recorded anything, but we did play 3 great fucking shows.
Okay.
And the greatest one was Blackthorn 51 opening up for Whiplash.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was really cool. We were drunk as shit that night, man. We were all passing this E&J fucking bottle around, and
Well, I remember Mario.
Drunk.
Mario loved to fucking do his little dance.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
let's say his little dance in the room, you know, which was fucking funny,
Mario
bro.
loves to entertain people.
If you were drunk, dude, it was hilarious. If you were
Yeah.
sober, it was scary.
It was scary. But most of the times we were drunk, so it was funny as shit.
Alright.
And yeah, man, so we did that, and that was pretty cool. So I remember walking into Pro Studios. I think it was Mark. You were there, right? The first.
How'd you
They
find
were
Pro
there.
Studios?
I was there for a lot.
Had to be in there.
How'd you find
Jam
Pro Studios?
first.
It wasn't me. It was Mario.
Mario?
Mario went on Google and he looked it up and he was like, you know, this place seems okay and it's close by. Fuck it, let's do it. All right.
That's what always happens.
So we had this guy, this drummer that he also like met up. His name is Chris,
Okay.
and he's like, yeah, he's gonna be there. We'll meet him there. Cool. Of course, me and Mario were late as shit to the meeting in the studio. So he's already like playing drums and shit. And I walk into Pearl and I'm like, man, this looks like a real professional, because I didn't know any better, you know. So he's already like drumming and shit, and it was cool, man. We had a good first jam. Me, Mario, Chris, and Nick. I don't know if you guys know him.
Nah.
He played
I
with
remember you guys had a lot of different guitar players.
We switched a lot, man. We had Nick.
Yeah, there was
we
a
had
couple of weeks of like,
yeah.
what? He's not. He's
Nick,
not.
Dan, this guy named Fernando. He played drums. Of course, George. You remember George on drums?
Yeah, you know, that's
We
the
all
name
remember
of
George.
Wait a
since you
minute.
mentioned him, yeah, but you didn't have to give that guy any love,
Is that
bro.
the person I have a great nickname for?
Yeah, that's probably him.
And is that the annoying Sean?
That's annoying Sean. Yeah, yeah.
Annoying Sean.
Oh man.
You know what? Though he's
Stupidity ever.
he was a handful, but he did help us out a bit on some occasions, man. So I got
Oh man,
I
that
fucking
dude,
give him
wow.
some props then.
yeah, man. I
He was
I
like
will give
throwbacking
him
people.
props,
That
man.
kid was so annoying. If there's a list, that kid was so annoying.
Yeah.
And everybody told me, and then people started to go, you know what? he's banned from like this whole every studio.
Well, I
like,
heard
he
he
can't
used
get
to, I heard he
shows.
used to call Pro Studio up with fake names.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like try to book some
it,
time
yeah,
with
yeah.
fake fucking names.
So
and shit.
bad. He tried so hard. His people was so. He was good too. Like you know, he was just one of those tuned down. Everything sounded good, dude.
Yeah.
When he played guitar.
Yeah.
No,
Gotta say, I ain't gonna.
yeah, I ain't got shit on the guitar player. He's fucking. He
Yeah.
can rip.
Kind of ripped up.
No,
he
no,
went in the
he
room
was-
alone, like, I ain't want to jam. Like, he was just so. This dude did so much, you know? But then sometimes they have, like, the wrong way about them, like, when they go back
Yeah,
hanging out. And
exactly,
Just,
yeah.
he's just going through people.
Well, hanging out was
I saw him go through people.
yeah.
I saw people come. I saw Victor and him come to heads. That's one of those Pearl Studios top,
Yeah.
top
Oh, man,
50,
Victor.
like,
Oh, dude, that,
things that happened. I think we were all in the office, some kind of stupidity
Yeah,
happened.
he said some words
That's
to
number
fucking.
27 on the list.
He said
Things
some
that
fucking
happened.
words, man. You know, that
I
was
saw
not
some
cool.
stuff in the
Some words.
15 years I worked there.
He said some words to Victor that wasn't.
It wasn't
fucking
like
cool,
the Philippine
man.
knife
Oh,
fight I
no.
saw like back. That
Oh.
was the best ever. He just wanted to talk Pearl stories. I had like domestic
He,
violence going on in there.
with George, he has this one story that I can tell that was pretty fucking funny. We're standing there next to Joe, and we're talking about just women in general and stuff like that. And then George goes like, you know who's crazy though? Those Sicilian women, man, they're fucking wild, man. They're fucking crazy. They're fucking nuts. And Joe turns to him and goes like, my mother's Sicilian.
Oh shit.
And George goes like, oh yeah, yeah, but no, but she cool. You're like, Jesus, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Right the fuck up.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
The annoying Sean. George. He had like 5 names. He had like 5
Sean,
names.
George, Alan.
Alan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean.
That was
George,
Alan G or something.
Alan.
Alan G?
Yeah, it was. He's too funny, dude.
All right, let's go.
Ah,
to the
fuck
next-
him.
let's go
How
to
the hell did you meet Tom?
Oh man,
next-
I know how he
Tom
met
can tell you
I
his
can kind of
story.
guess this story.
Huh?
It's definitely the work-related thing, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Warehouse.
It is.
That's what I
We're
like.
working
about
in
these
a
stories.
warehouse building.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him one day, but he didn't see me. The first time I saw him, I looked because he had like he used to take a ballpoint pen on his Timberlands, and
Okay.
he wrote this
Sharpie.
a Sharpie.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. And it said free Leonard Peltier. I'm like, who knows about Leonard Peltier? And this time, I'm like, damn, that guy's cool, man. But then I was like, man, he's probably not gonna like me at all. You know, like he'll see me and he probably, you know, because he's probably like a real super rebel, you know. And probably, you know, I probably just pissed him off. But not too many people know about Leonard Peltier. So
You know
said,
what? I don't know who it is. Who is this
Leonard
guy?
Peltier is a Native American political prisoner that was wrongfully accused of killing
From the Lakota Sioux tribe.
2 FBI agents. Yeah, and
And he didn't do it, but they
did not
kept
do
him
it at all.
locked up for his whole
Yeah,
life.
sounds
rest
like
of
the
his
good
It's
life.
like similar to
Exactly.
Mamiya.
yeah,
Mamiya
yeah,
Jamal.
yeah,
Mhm.
Bobby Jamal, same
Yeah,
thing.
like there's Dennis Banks, Leonard Peltier, those 2 names, and then you had John Trudell
John Trudell, yeah.
from the American Indian Movement. So I said, all right, but then I didn't see him for another couple months, you know, and you know he started
Wait, he was
working.
working with you, but he just disappeared?
He started working security.
Okay.
And he was at the front desk, and then I said he started telling me about his band that they were going to play over at the Blackthorn, and he invited me to come see them.
Okay.
So yeah, sure, I'll see them, and then I didn't make it. I almost made it, but I didn't. And then
And then we were gonna play this this other show for this girl that stopped by.
yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
she stopped by Pearl and she goes like, I'm in a birthday party, and I heard you guys sound really cool, so we want to have you guys play it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, all right, cool. So she spoke to Joe and everything, but she was turning 19. And Joe goes like, well, you can't have alcohol in here unless you're 21 and
hell
older.
no.
So I can't do it. I'm sorry. And she goes like, oh, come on, let's do it. Like, no, you can't do it. All right, what if we don't have alcohol? I was like, well, if you don't have alcohol, then that's fine, but I better not see it. It's like, all right, cool, no problem. So we were supposed to play that show, and that was around the time when me and Mario, we were like, dude, George has got to go. That's it.
Yeah.
He's that's it.
It was a fucking liability.
We just weren't, we just weren't, seeing eye to eye anymore. So, fuck it. We were looking for a drummer, and I would see Tom come in with his belt, with his Rasta-colored belt, and his Ethiopian hat and stuff, all that. And I was like, hey, Tom, man, like, I would see him all the time, and all the colors and stuff. Ethiopian colors, you don't do it.
I was gonna say
the yellow, red, and green.
Go to a brush fade, like, dressing like Neil Peart, his African hat.
Nah.
Like doing your drum thing.
Well, that's the next story coming up. So, anyways, basically, they needed a new drummer. I said, yeah, screw it, man. I'll do it, man, with you guys, man. I'll do the show. The last show I did on drums was like 1989.
Whoa.
You know, man. It's like, but I said, went out, got my thing together, and actually, I could manage the music. I could handle it, and we were ready to go. But then they canceled the show, so then that was it.
What was the name of the last band in 1989 you were in?
Well, the last band I was in 2001 was I can't remember the name of the band. It was
the 89 one.
The 89, but I was playing guitar after that. I played guitar up until 2001, and then 89 it was Unity Force. Unity Force was a band. It was Unity Force was a band in Jamaica. I was playing in Jamaica.
Nice.
So we're doing like the hotel circuits and you know some like it was like little like kind of Jamaican dives.
Tom went to he lived in Jamaica for a while. He went over there to play soccer, and turns out he started playing reggae after that.
Yeah, I went down there in 1979 to play soccer. Took a year off from after high school because I got a scholarship to go to the University of Massachusetts, you know, and I wanted to get really good by the time I got there. So I took a year off and went down there. By the time I came back, I was like, sports, man, it's boring. You know, this music thing. And so I ended up playing for the next like 20-something years reggae.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then so basically, this is my first time playing rock and roll, man. That's freaking awesome.
Dude, I would have never fucking thought. That's fucking amazing,
That's a
dude.
great story.
Love
Yeah,
it,
man.
man.
That's a very good story.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's got like some of the same groove elements, you know. But I had to relearn everything. I had to like just forget everything I knew about.
Right.
And you know, and tell you the truth, man, I'm having so much fun. I mean, it's such hard work. It's really hard. I'll tell you no lie. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, ever.
Well, they don't play metal in Jamaica. There's no like.
They got some guys that can, and they do have some people that play really good rock and jazz and R&B, and but it's that's not the culture. You know, you won't get an audience, man. You won't get people to come and see you. But you hear the kids like the kids on the street. They know all the top 40. I remember kids making Milli Vanilli sound great, singing it. Kids like, you know, kids from the neighborhood would come up, Jamaican kids, they hear music, and everything about Jamaica is all music. It's nothing but music. You come out, there's people on Sunday morning playing the oldies but goodies on their front porch. They got Motown, all the old R&B blaring out, jazz. They know everything about. They know more about American music than Americans. I'll tell you the truth. And then of course their music is reggae.
Yeah.
And then they were the ones that really started rap, because before there was African Bambaataa in the Bronx, you had the DJs in Jamaica doing those sound system, and I think they really influenced the Americans a lot in American music. So.
Yeah,
you could quote me on that.
I work with a Jamaican guy, bro, and he always keeps telling me about how beautiful the country is, you know, and he also talks about the bud in the country too, you know. Yeah. So.
Well, have you ever smoked a pound of weed by yourself?
No.
Go to Jamaica, you can see that phenomenon.
I don't fly, but that's on my list.
Oh yeah.
Not bucket list.
But anyways, so back to Malatura, they had this. They had a drummer. They got rid of that drummer, and I came in. But then Cesar, I think seriously that those guys are really nice guys. I really like them. But Cesar had more talent than all of them. He was just miles and miles ahead of all of those people. So I said, I want to give this guy a shot, man, because I have connections into the music business. I know what we would need to do to make this thing work. and it's gonna, and so we just started. You
So
know,
you stole Cesar.
Yeah.
I actually did.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, because Cesar just saw that, yeah, like, there was the chemistry was right, you know? Like, we get into we have now we've been together for about a little over a year,
Mm-hmm.
and the two of us, we have about 3 hours of cover music, like OPs, other
Okay.
people's music, OPs,
Nice.
covers, and we have about 3 hours of original material, and then we have 3 hours of riffs that could be put and make pieces
Into
of songs.
songs,
Every
okay.
time we warm up on something, and I'm telling you, the stuff that's coming out is really top notch, and I think it's just like there's potential there, you know. So that's why I'm putting like 100% of my effort.
Have you guys recorded anything yet or no?
We haven't recorded
No, not
anything
yet.
professionally
We have
or
plans.
anything close to it. We have plans. We spoke to Carl over here, another resident of Pearl Studios, and he's always been so nice to us, man. He helped us set up the soundboard and
Yeah,
PA
he
system.
EQs the room for us.
Who's
Yeah. He's on the first room, like coming in through the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Carl and
Is this the guys that record?
Yeah, they recorded the first room there. He's
not
always there.
not Blue Thunder. I don't know if you met
Oh,
them.
yeah,
Not
there's a couple.
yeah,
two,
not
three
them.
people
But
in it.
it's like literally the first
Yeah, we gotta
door.
start picking them up. 'cause
First
there's no
door to-
recording
High
going on
frequency,
here.
what do they
People
call themselves?
don't
I
know
think
about
high
it.
frequency.
Yeah, they're good. He's
Yeah.
good, man. He's like,
First door to the left. He's
yeah.
we told him
And
like,
there's
yeah.
Boom next door to us.
Boom's really nice
Boom's
too.
doing a lot of stuff, so we made plans to do.
And
Like,
record.
I've actually recorded bass lines for Carl and Boom. We're gonna do some stuff as well, like running tracks,
Yeah, man.
like digital stuff. But what we're doing here is we're all analog. This is like an analog band. It's like.
You guys aren't gonna record anything digital, straight up like on tape.
Oh, well, we use Pro Tools when we go to record. Everybody
Okay.
uses that, you know what I mean?
But then occasionally
but
when
I'm
it's
not talking about like, you know, like sampling and sequencing
Oh,
and all
okay,
that
gotcha.
stuff.
No.
We're playing like straight rock and roll.
Gotta blow up live.
yeah. No, man. When we're well, like you said, when we're warming up, usually we like a new riff will come up or something like that, and then we'll stop. Like, get your phone out, dude. Fuck it, record this one so we don't forget this shit. And that's it, you know. And now that I mentioned that, the same thing happened with Jason Newsted when he was here. I asked him the same question. He was like, "Oh yeah, dude, you always gotta have something recording because you're never gonna get the same feeling when you're playing a riff like twice. You know, you're never gonna get the same jam twice.
No.
So you always gotta have it in there so you can, you know."
Which is our next step, is to get a computer and an interface and be able to record everything that we do. Like,
Okay.
just like document everything that happens within this room.
All right, well, you know what, man? We're going to take a break right now.
All
We're at a
right.
commercial break right now. So we'll be back in about, a couple seconds, couple minutes, whatever this commercial is, brother. All right, we'll be back with Malatura, bro. This is From the Dungeon. I'm D. Rotten.
Monkey B.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, bro, after this commercial break. If you have a band or you just want to jam out, well, come to 90 Forest Street in Jersey City, New Jersey, Pearl Studios, where Monday through Thursday we're open from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. at night. And the hourly rate is $25 an hour. Or if you come Friday through Sunday, we're open from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. and the hourly rate is $25 an hour, but you get the third hour free. Call us at 201-420-7272 for more information. We're back now here with Malatura.
Yeah.
I'm D. Rotten and I'm about my
Monkey
boy.
Mark.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, we got a couple of influence questions.
Go ahead.
Need, your top 5 bands of the hand. Who's your top 5 bands?
Top.
Then and 5 on your other hand for now.
Number 1 for me.
You
Metallica, man. You already know that.
I know that.
Always.
Oh,
I grew up with it since I was 3 years old, man. That's as far as
3
I
years
can.
old, that's
Yeah,
good.
as far as I can go on memory.
That's a good grasp.
That is the one fucking dude. I was in my grandmother's backyard. I was kicking a soccer ball. I'm Mexican, right? But I was kicking a soccer ball, and I hear this fucking noise inside the living room. So I run in there. My uncles, they're watching the live shit Binge and Purge in San Diego tape. And I came in just in time where fucking they're playing the Four Horsemen, and they go on that break, on that gallop break, and Lars runs, gets up from his fucking kit, goes up the bridge, goes to the other side of the stage to get to the second kit, just in time for the fucking riff to start again.
First memory.
And it was the coolest shit I ever saw, and I was like,
and you're young. What year was that?
It was 1995, dude.
That is great.
Yeah,
1995.
What was I
man.
doing?
I was a young 4-year-old,
dude.
dude.
95.
Wow.
Dude, I was a fucking junior in high school.
Holy
bro.
shit.
I was 25, so I was going to see No Doubt,
Damn.
like early No Doubt, and bands. We were going to still see Shooty's Groove, Korn, Limp Bizkit, all that stuff was out. It was
Top 5. Metallica,
Who else?
Motorhead, definitely. The Doors, Deep Purple, and Scorpions, because my dad loves Scorpions. Those are my top 5 right there.
You, Tom.
Yeah, I have Motorhead and Metallica up there right now, but it was Allman Brothers. I used to love the Allman Brothers.
Always a great band.
And James Brown.
Nice.
James Brown and
the JBs.
Deep Purple. Yeah, that's when I was young.
Any Jamaican bands? You have any favorite, like?
In Jamaica?
Like, well, I gotta tell you, like, one of my favorite bands is Third World. Do you know
Yeah.
about Third World?
I know the
Tragella.
the bass player. I know the bass player.
Great band, right?
Yeah.
Rico Rodriguez.
You know
Rico
who-
Rodriguez.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Jamaican bands, do you know who Steel Pulse is?
Of course.
The original drummer just passed away. It's just
Yeah,
Rico
Grizz.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, I've seen
Know
him
that?
play many times. Yeah.
Those are some great ones.
Yeah. I mean, most the thing about the reggae music, most of the guys I've played with in bands, they passed away. A lot of the older guys, because I was a lot younger than them at the time, and
Right.
a lot of them. I mean, the life expectancy of a reggae musician is not up into your 80s and 90s. It's
Beat you up.
yeah. I mean, the road is hard, and they have a lot of hardships touring.
So it's not even the music that gets them, it's the whole fucking lifestyle?
Yeah.
Shot, stab, cancer, heart attack. Those are like the 4 big ones. Yeah, and then
Wow.
other stuff too. And I mean, it's a lot of times there's a lot of tragedies in there, and then and you know, it's, Jamaica is a third world country, you know, and they don't have like a lot of the hospitals and the amenities that you have. It's a tough road, and they've had a really tough history. And I mean, that's what makes the music great, but it's also I would say it's not an easy.
Part
It's
of
not
it.
an easy life for
It's a
anybody.
curse and a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, you have the Caribbean. It's a very beautiful place, but when you have no food and no money, you know,
Living off the land.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So, anyways, yeah.
What are you listening to now? Anything different than?
I fucking love
Your favorite stuff?
Evil, man. You ever heard of Evil? There's
No.
fucking dudes from England, man. They're playing thrash metal how it's supposed to be played, man.
Nice.
And it sounds like fucking Slayer, Metallica. It sounds like all the big four mashed up together into this fucking great thing, man. And they had this guitar player. It's fucking great. His name is Old Drake, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he's related to the singer
New Drake?
Matt Drake. Yeah, young Drake.
Really?
Matt Drake, yeah. And he's fucking phenomenal, man. He was playing these fucking solos that are like, you don't fucking hear that shit in regular thrash, man. And
Evil.
it was evil, man, evil. And they were supposed to be called Evil,
Right.
but if I'm remembering the story correctly, Evil, EVIL, I'm drunk, man. So
Somebody already had that name.
yeah, no, they misspelled the name with an E at the end.
Okay.
When they were going to play, so like Evil, I was like, fuck it, I guess we'll call ourselves Evil and shit. They're fucking great, man. Check them out. They're awesome. They've been going at it for a while, and I hope they come to the States.
Well, you heard it from Cesar right there, bro. Check out Evil.
Evil.
And the new Judas Priest.
Oh man, did you hear that
You
shit?
can't go wrong with
Did
House.
you hear the new Judas Priest?
I have not yet.
Fuck me,
Good?
man.
Good?
Oh, great
That
shit.
fucking ass.
You know what? The album cover looked like it looks good. Like it sounds good. I saw that.
Dude.
So
Alfred
that's
really
cool.
never put out
Yeah.
nothing bad. Even when he did that fucking 2 shit, that shit was dope.
Is the
I liked, what's the one he did? Fight.
Oh yeah, no, Fight was the
I like the
shit.
players on that. I like
Fight was the shit, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jason.
But
and-
this new song is the fucking coolest 3 and something seconds minutes that you've ever fucking heard, man. It's fucking great, man. It's from what you would expect from Judas Priest nowadays and shit. And, oh man, it's amazing.
you listen to any like commercials, music, top 40?
Like what?
I don't
Of
know.
course.
Like, you know, some people just can't listen to anything that's on the. Like, turn that. Like, you can.
I mean, I
sit
listen
there
to other
and
things,
Like
not
radio
just
music.
not
and
just
shit.
metal, but no,
I'm a
like,
radio guy.
I
I'm a
can't.
big radio guy. That's why I asked that.
I can't get into radio shit.
I
Man.
drive in the car and I work in a van.
So we could say you're not into that
I know
Cardi
what's
B
going on
thing
in
or
the
nothing like
area.
that.
I definitely no until like a couple of days ago. I didn't know fucking Cardi B had a song called was it called
Bodak Yellow. Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Bodak
that?
Yellow.
So we're playing it. Yeah. What up?
In the
Yo,
house.
Ralph in the house. But yeah, I didn't know what the fucking song was, but I was reading about it. It had some Grammy nominations and shit,
Oh
and
yeah,
all this
she's
shit.
got like the
I'm
number
like,
one
Grammy
shit.
That's on this week.
nominations.
The Grammys. Actually, you know what?
Fuck.
Tonight's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That girl's on. Is that girl on Saturday Night Live? Actually, she's on the
Probably.
Grammys this week.
Cardi B's on
Yeah.
set.
Well, you heard it. What was it? I think it's Avenged Sevenfold boycotted the Grammys.
They did.
They said fucking they don't do shit for metal.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that's pretty
You
cool.
gotta
that-
X all that out.
I think
there's
yeah.
bands all over the world. You don't need Grammy nominational things.
I don't think any metal band really wants to be
I
a
don't
fucking. Fuck
Nah,
Grammys,
you don't want to
dude.
be in it.
I listen to so many people that are so talented. They don't get a speck of known from nothing.
No.
The hell with it. Just dig it yourself. The
think-
best you could do is get
I-
up and maybe go to Brazil and see them play one day. And do nothing. Some people don't play over here because everybody's playing overseas, man.
Little
Yeah,
rock
that's all the
and roll.
money
A lot
is,
of
man.
80s guys, dude. I'm still. People are like, "Oh, this band," and I'm like, dude, the band broke up in '89. You think these people are still playing? You know, shut up. A lot of
Yeah,
old
they
school
play
people
in Europe.
forget.
I saw Scorpions
Europe is
play September last year, man, and it
Dude,
was
come on. How could you not?
Well, aren't they- who
This
they- aren't
is
they going
fucking
on tour?
magical shit, man. Huh?
They're going on tour this
Yeah,
year.
they-
with,
They are going on tour
Didn't
again.
they hang
yeah.
it up and then they go,
Oh,
you know
dude,
what?
they're-
We're coming out with a new album.
They're
They
and that's
did
what
that
I was
again.
saying about Slayer, because Slayer was like, oh, we're on a farewell tour and
Nah,
everybody's
but-
sad. I was like, dude, they'll come back again.
But you know what though, man?
They'll fucking play
They
for the
rock
next
hard,
10
it's
years.
tough.
man.
Jeff,
62,
you know,
60
yeah,
years
but
old.
Jeff died.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
no.
Lombardo's gone. To me, I say just put it up, dude.
Hang it up.
Hang it up, man.
Molly
Do
hung
something-
it.
something
Well,
different.
hanging it. Everybody's hanging it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
The right way.
yeah, you can't really tell.
You know,
them,
Kiss
like,
is not gonna hang it.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
oh, fuck.
That's
Kiss
my
is-
shit, dude. I'm sorry. That's my shit,
Love
man.
Kiss, but
I'm
just
sorry to
saying.
hear that.
You don't
Oh.
think Cesar has a chance of being the next Paul Stanley? Like,
Oh
no.
man.
This dude has a chance of being. Yeah,
Next
I would
Paul
think
I can see him in
somebody.
Kiss. I can see Caesar in Kiss.
How about here at Paul Studios? We put up a contest and we make our own Kiss out of all the musicians.
Oh, that
here.
would be great.
Wouldn't that be fucking
Yeah, we'll
wild?
have a kiss party.
There you
That's
go.
there's about what? There's got to be at least 32 musicians.
Yeah, we
27 different, right? Banging it down to 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you want a reality show?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
give you Jersey City's Kiss.
Yeah.
Represented from
Nice.
whoever's in the basements of this place.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
That'd be
yeah,
perfect,
man.
dude.
Imagine that.
Yeah, man.
Fuck,
And then
man.
the studio next
I
door,
think the
underneath
hardest
Madison
part is
Square
gonna
Garden,
get the
they can do the
costume.
same thing, and we can have a kiss off.
Well, you got to. Well, Gene's gonna come over and want a piece of it. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Luke can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Gene
Yeah.
Simmons just because I want to see him with hair. You know?
Oh,
Nope.
poor Luke.
Luke.
Gene Simmons.
No, I want to see him with hair. That's it.
Yeah, Peter, you're already Peter Chris's age, so that could work. Like that?
Yeah.
Right, inside
Wow, man.
inside jokes?
Yeah.
That's too much kiss, man.
That's too much.
That's too much kiss talk
Hey, man.
for me.
It's the army, bro.
my ass.
It's Kiss
the
Army.
Great band, dude.
Fuck, man. man.
There's this look from the real people that know. There's a section of that band that you just take and you know and you love and you deal with that. That's all.
But
Yeah, dude, I'm
Then
down.
you got
I'm
the
down
next phase.
from Revenge down.
See,
After
you know
Revenge.
what I like? That hard record, After Revenge. It's insanely good. It's
Oh,
hard.
you talking about the one that they never released until
Yes.
like fucking 10 years
It's-
later?
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Believe
No, it
me.
is.
Yeah,
It
that's
rocks
true.
up. The production is right. It's a demo.
Yeah.
It's actually a demo.
Now, Mark, I was telling D about the Misfits hinting at jamming and touring in fucking Jersey, man.
Hey, why are they over in fucking Vegas?
I
Why
don't
aren't they
know.
in Jersey?
I don't
They're
know
from
why.
fucking Lodi,
Yeah,
for Christ's
Lodi,
sake.
yeah.
Well, if you were from Lodi,
You're right. You're right, Tom.
have you been to Lodi?
No. You're right.
Do you need a muffler?
Lodi sounds like
You
that
need to
place
get your-
a dude always goes.
Need to
You
get your
never see
wheels
this girl, and he
aligned.
goes, "I'm dating a chick from Lodi."
No,
I always hear
Jesus.
that. I'm dating a chick from Lodi. You think, dude, I never saw your girl. She's from Lodi. I never heard of the place.
That's where
I
they
heard
all,
of it.
that's where they all hang out, man.
Oh,
So
man.
we got another
It's a harem.
bunch of things you got to tell us. You got to tell us a
Yeah.
little story with your brush with celebrity there.
That's
Something
right.
Go
man.
on. It was
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
special.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, brush with Mr. Greatness himself.
That's right, man. We met Barack Obama. No.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald
No.
Trump.
No, we met Jason Newsted at I first saw him at the job at my job, man.
Who's
Worked security. I worked security at Mana Contemporary,
What was he doing there?
and he was working with
Gary Lichtenstein.
Gary Lichtenstein. He was doing some screen prints of his artwork because he's an artist now,
Okay.
and
That guy's jumping into everything.
yeah, he's also a musician, but he's doing art now
So
because
he's
had
so he's trying to beat Lars at his own game.
He's
Lars
trying
collects art and he wants him to buy his shit.
exactly, man.
Ah.
Lars is collecting the fucking Basquiat's and fucking Newsted is feeding him some art. But I saw him. I was there on a Tuesday, and I was gonna call out that fucking Tuesday, man, because I was like, I don't feel like going to work. Fuck this shit. But I was like, fuck it. It's too late to call. Fuck it. I'll go in.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting there, and I see somebody walking out on my left side, and I turn around, and I turn back again, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I turn, I'm like, Jason, and he goes like, yeah, and I'm like, no fucking way, dude.
Like, he just answered like
Just like that, man. I was like, no fucking way, dude. He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, oh, shit. And he was with somebody else who later I found out was Nick Korniloff, and he owns, what is it?
The Miami Art Fair, the Palm Beach Art Fair, the New York Art Fair, the
Yeah.
Context Art Fair,
Damn.
the South
Yeah.
Art.
World, dude. That's
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a big name in the Miami art.
Now I saw
art
them
world.
walking down the hall, and I'm like, I don't really pay too much attention to people. I'm like, wow, there goes some money on legs. Like, that's my main impression. Like two rich guys going down the hall, like But I see rich guys all the time, so I'm like, all right, yeah. But I didn't know. Like,
Yeah, man. So I'm like, fuck, Jason, dude, I'm a big fan, man. Like, oh, thanks, man, thanks. Always really nice. I mean, he's so nice. And I'm like, can I take a picture, dude? He's like, yeah. And I've seen, other than him, I've seen other people at Mana. I've seen Lucy Liu. And I just said hi to her, and that was it. It wasn't a big deal.
celebrities.
Yeah, I've seen.
You see him once
what's
in a while.
What's his name? Oh, how am I forgetting his name? Old British singer that sang with Amy Winehouse and Lady Gaga. What's his name? Tony.
Tony
Tony
Bennett.
Bennett.
Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett. Tony
yeah.
Bennett was in there. I saw him. I shook his hand.
Wow.
Didn't take a picture with him, man. I was just like, that's.
Legend.
I was just like,
That's a
that's
legend.
cool.
I
Oh,
worked
no.
with his granddaughters. And we,
Oh, that's right, yeah,
We
he
met
did-
his
he did an art
granddaughters.
show with his
They're
granddaughter.
in the art world
Shit.
too now.
So, I mean, I wasn't starstruck like that, but with Jason Newsted, I was like, fuck, dude, you're Newsted, man.
Of course.
I used to see you as a kid whipping your fucking orange hair around and shit. And now you got short hair, now you got glasses, you got a suit on, what the fuck? Fuck it, man, you're still cool, man. So I take a picture with him, and I'm trying to be all nice and stuff like that, and he goes like, nah, dude, give me one of these, the fucking metal horns with a hand.
All right.
And I'm like, all right, fuck it, so I do it too. And he gives me one of his pics, and it says Jason Newsted on it. And I'm telling him about, like, yeah, I'm a musician too, and I play. He's like, dude, that's cool, man. Stay on it, man. Stay on it. Well, I'll see you around, man. Cool. All right, we're going to the city. We're taking a taxi. All right, cool, no problem. They walked out, and I messaged Tom. I'm like, yo, Jati. And that's his nickname. This is reggae nickname. That's what everybody calls him in the reggae world, Jati. Jati, dude, Jason Newsted is here, man. Come to the front. He's like, what? Fuck, I'll be there. He comes out and he goes like, what are they doing outside? I'm like, they're waiting for a cab. He's like, where are they going? I'm like, Journal Square. He's like, fuck that shit, man. I'm driving them there.
Oh, shit.
All right, so he runs outside, gets his keys, comes back again, and drives them fucking
Were
Journal
you on
Square.
the clock while you did that?
He was.
Hell
He
yes.
was, dude.
Tremendous.
He
Oh,
was. And then
So-
he had a conversation with him.
Yeah, we talked about everything. We had like a 10-hour conversation in 9 minutes. Like we're talking about the Russia show. We're talking about
Moscow.
Moscow. Yeah, where they played for like 1 million people or something. Wasn't
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like
yeah,
something
1
like
million.
that. Like huge, you know. And then just like a bunch of stuff, and then I let them off, and then that was cool. I didn't think anything
So
of
they
it.
took the train in Journal Square?
They took the PAT train back
They
to
took
New
the
York.
PAT train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you nobody even probably noticed them, bro. There ain't no metalheads in Journal
No,
Square. But
no.
Nah.
So how is it that we have this?
So
artwork
then-
on the wall?
Oh yeah, this
Then
was
Tom-
a gift.
Yeah, then Tom goes like, dude, I bet you we're going to see him again. I bet if they work with Gary Lichtenstein, I'm sure we can work something out again. He's doing something. So Tom speaks to Melissa, Gary Lichtenstein's wife, and she goes like, well, he's having an art show in Chelsea.
New York art.
Yeah,
Fair.
in Chelsea, at the Chelsea Piers. Yeah, we'll give you a VIP ticket and you can bring somebody with you.
Losing.
I was like, fuck it. So we're there. Next thing you know, we're there with the VIP entrance and shit and all
Nice.
that. Everybody's looking at it. I was like, who the hell is these two guys, you
There
know?
you go.
I'm dressed. I got my leather jacket, but on top of that, I got my battle vest, dude, with a patch of Metallica in the back and a bunch of patches and shit. Motorhead, purple, AC/DC, and all that shit. Which was later stolen the VIP diner, you know? But
Oh.
I forgot. Well, I don't know if it was. I left
Stole
it.
your fucking jacket?
Dude, I left it. I
Cocksuckers.
left it
Just had a
there.
bad breakfast at the VIP.
I left
F
it there
them.
when I came back
That was
a
bad.
week after that. It
VIP
was
can be
gone.
horrible.
Motherfuckers, man.
So whoever has it out there and is hearing and listening to this shit, enjoy it. And if I ever
Give
see
his
you,
fucking jacket
if I ever
back,
see
assholes.
you, I'm taking that shit back. But so we go there and we show up, you know, and we go to the booth where he's showing his art, and he looks at us and he goes like, "Hey Tom, hey Cesar, what's up?" And I'm like, "Shit, you remember
fuck
my
out of
name, dude? Fuck."
Yeah, he's good at that.
And
he
he's
really-
like showing us his art, and he goes like, "Dude, this is other stuff that I don't have on display. Come check it out." He unlocks this little room. He's showing us.
Switched into this world. all of
He's
a
showing
sudden,
us,
like,
and I'm like, "Dude, we're in. Fuck this shit, man. This is fucking amazing." Yeah, this one piece, you know,
Suede shoes.
he had suede shoes, but he had this other one that I really fucking liked. That was way too expensive. Way too expensive for our budget. And,
Come on, man. Tell me, what was the price?
Oh man, it was like well over 10,000, dude.
He was 10 fucking thousand he was
Yeah,
asking
and,
for?
yeah, and if I'm remembering correct, maybe it was less than it was that, but it seemed like a lot to me.
Let me ask
And it
you
was
this.
called the Hunter Becomes the Hunted, and it looked so fucking cool, man. It looked like
Caesar,
yeah.
do you think he even needed $10,000?
No, but the thing about that was most of that money was being donated.
You know, it's like,
No,
come
he-
on.
he
He
doesn't.
bag
He was
lunched
donating-
this shit,
no.
bro. I watched the Black Album
No,
videos.
I know.
He bag lunched this shit, bro.
No,
you
of
know?
course. Oh, there's
Nah.
a story that mentions the Black Album. It's coming up, but he doesn't need the money. But he did. He was donating.
He's doing it for this charity.
Yeah, he was donating a
Okay.
lot of that money to this.
like some environmental stuff.
Yeah,
and
there's
like-
Perry. I forgot his
Perry
name.
Cohen.
Perry Cohen Foundation, which
Dude,
was
you got a good fucking memory, Tom.
yeah. Oh no, he
Holy
does.
shit.
Well, if you know his songs that he plays,
Yeah.
there's like 17 changes minimum
Yeah.
in each one. If I don't have a good memory, I wouldn't be here right now.
Out.
No,
But
even Jason said that. How did Jason, who played for Metallica, ask us how we remember all those chord changes and those timing changes and those rhythm changes?
yeah, man.
Like,
So
so-
at that show, he goes like,
Anyway,
"Dude, I have
back.
2 shows coming up." Sorry, like, that show, he's
No,
like,
that's good.
I have 2 shows coming up. I want you guys to be there. I'll put you on the guest list. Fuck it, show up. Great, man. Gives us his business card with his name and the address. First gig was in McKittrick Hotel, somewhere in New York, and it was really cool. It was really like intimate. He's playing with this other band called, you remember the
Tangiers.
Tangiers Blues Band.
What was he doing? Acoustic?
He was doing acoustic, and he's doing a lot of
acoustic and the
covers.
rest was electric, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of covers. Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan.
Metallica cover?
Nope.
No, not one.
No Metallica at all. Whoa.
He kind of he has issues with that.
Yeah.
with,
Well, I mean, I don't know. They still. I guess he doesn't want to get involved into that. He wants to do his own thing. But next show was at the Soho Clubhouse, and I bring my friend, my best friend for like fucking 15 years, Sky. You know, he comes over, and I'm like, dude, come over, man. We're invited. Fuck it, let's get in there. Tom's there, Sky is there, I'm there, and this other guy is there that went to see him at the art fair. And we're trying to get in, and he goes like, well, Tom is there on the guest list. You're there, Cesar, on the guest list. They're not there. And we're like, well, what the fuck, man?
Up.
That's my +1. She's like, receptionist is like, you don't have a +1 in there. I'm like,
She being a
oh,
bitch?
well, come on. Yeah, she was.
Oh,
I'm like, come on now. And she goes like,
Mega.
sorry, you can't get in. I'm like, fuck, what are we gonna do? I really want to see this
you
guy.
can't leave your boy outside.
And I can't leave my boy outside. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't.
fuck it. You know what? The worst comes to worst. We saw him once at the McKittrick Hotel. We'll skip this one, and it's gonna suck, but fuck it. But let's just wait in the entrance. Let's just wait, see maybe Jason Newsted comes on. Well, once you know it, he fucking walks in, leather jacket, the fucking
It's
guitar,
fucking divine
yeah,
intervention right there.
guitar in his hand. I'm like Jason, and he goes like, oh, what's up, Cesar? Hey, Tom. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm like, Joe, check it out, man. This is my friend Sky. This is Walter and his friend. I'm like, we're trying to get in, man, but the receptionist says we're not on the list. Well, they're not on the list, but we are. He goes like, oh, dude, fuck that, man. Come with me. Come on, we'll fix it up. All right, he goes up to the receptionist. Goes like, listen, I'm Jason Newsted. I'm playing the show. Get Sky on the list. Get this guy on the list. Get this guy on the list, and that's it. And she goes like, oh, okay. Types him on the list. All right.
Fucking made her jump.
Bing, bang, bang.
Exactly. So Jason goes like,
Wait,
all right,
wait,
dude.
back up. This was at the place called the Soho House.
Soho House.
Which is like a $3,000 per year membership where you have to have 6 sponsors to be recommended to get
Yeah,
in
it's
as
like
a
really
member.
exclusive. Like,
Yeah. It's like really like,
You-
and they have one in Paris and one in LA.
you
and
gotta have
one
your
in New
pinkies
York,
up when you
know?
sip your tea. You know?
Yeah. So
Those
it's
type
like
of places.
top exclusive place. So
Yeah,
kind
a
of
lot
like
of TV shows turn into us watching stuff like that.
Nah, man. So we get in there, and
Doing
it's
stuff.
another fucking great acoustic show. More
Yeah, it was
Johnny
good.
Cash, more shit like that. The show ends, and I'm up front, and he throws a fucking pick at me. So that's the second pick that I get, and I grab that shit, and fuck yeah, man. So we take pictures with him afterwards and stuff, and he goes like, listen, dude, oh shit, man, let's do something again, man. Let's meet up. I'll be back around Jersey in a couple of months, man. Let's do something.
Well, like jam?
Yeah, he's like, let's do something. He doesn't say
Fuck
jam.
outta here, dude.
He didn't say nothing.
Doesn't say
All right,
jam
all right.
exactly.
That's
That's what I take it as.
Yeah,
You know, let's do something. Oh, we're gonna fucking jam.
Yeah, he don't say jam exactly. He goes like, hey man, we'll meet up again. I'll see you again. Definitely. Thanks for coming. Cool. And this was what, April? This was April, and
Dude, that would have been cool if that was even like Kevin Dillon. You know what I mean? Like, just like some, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got into somebody's world like that.
yeah, man.
Like,
And
you
then
know what I mean? That's funny.
we leave, and we're super stoked, whatever. And then we're like, fuck it, this was a nice experience. Maybe like 2 months
yeah,
after
it was
that.
nice. It was nice, man. It was a good time.
It was great. Maybe 2 months after that, I get a text message. And, no, we get a phone call, right? We get that phone
Wait,
call.
he's got your number.
He got my number.
You got his number.
Yeah.
You got fucking Newsted's number.
We get the email number. Yeah. But I didn't know I had it.
Get the fuck out of here. How do
He
you know, how do you
had
not
he
know?
had my number.
All right.
And
You still got his number?
yeah, and he calls.
That's
I still have
fucking
his number.
awesome,
Yeah.
dude. That's fucking awesome.
I wish him a happy Thanksgiving, dude.
Get the fuck
And he was
outta
like,
here.
"Yeah, you too, man." I'm like, "Thanks." And so he messaged us, and he goes like, "Dude, I got this other art." Oh, but what I didn't mention was we bought one of his silk screens, the first edition of his silk screens, at the art
It
show.
was an impulse buy.
It was an impulse. I was like, "Fuck it, man. This is."
I'm fucking broke, but I said, like, I just put it on the credit card.
Yeah, he goes like, "Fuck it, man."
dude.
And we liked it too. We were like, "This shit looks fucking cool."
It was
man.
good.
Get
It was Elvis Presley.
It's like a zombie Elvis Presley
zombie.
singing.
But it was a silk screen with like 12 colors on it.
Yeah,
With
diamond
diamond
dust.
dust.
Diamond dust.
Like those
on it.
Andy Warhols.
No.
Fuck it. It's like
by
gotta
Gary
go.
Lichtenstein.
Yeah.
Thing was awesome, and it was there was only 12 of them made, and we got number one.
Number one.
There you
Dude,
go.
So you get that shit. So,
we have it. It's not here. It usually hangs right above the drums there, but we have it in a gallery now because we're kind of like showing it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hits us up back again, and he goes like, "Listen, we have." He said, "Well, I have this other edition, this other series that I'm making just for fans only. Would you be interested in buying one?" And we're like, "Well, we would, but we don't have the money,
the
man. We
prices
are just."
sound a little...
And
We're trying to buy equipment right now. is what we said.
Tom's
We're trying to buy like
Tom's favorite line goes like, he texts them back. He goes like, "I'll tell you what. I'll tell you our financial situation, man. We're down to PB&J sandwiches, man.
Oh, he should understand.
peanut
that
butter
shit.
sandwiches,
So
right? So they're like, we'll
Send-
send the
I like
jelly.
that. I
So
like
his
that.
like the guy Nick
Kornilov
said, we'll send the jelly.
will send the jelly.
And then the next thing I know, they said, well, Jason just wants you to have it.
Yeah, Jason goes
Oh,
like, you know what,
So-
man? It's like, he'll just send it to you
Oh,
for
dude was
free.
probably
Fuck it.
stoked that you fucking mentioned that line to him. Dude.
Yeah. So he said he was gonna send it and all, and I'm like, that's cool. Never really said a date, never said anything. So at some point in time, I'm sleeping and I wake up with a phone call, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I pick up, I'm like, hello. It's like, Cesar, what's up, man? And I'm like, what's up? Who's this? And he goes like, this is Jason. And I work with another guy named Jason. So I'm like, Jason Hamilton from work? And he goes like, no, dude, Jason Newsted. I was like, oh, dude, what's up, man? How are you? And he goes like, good, man. Were you sleeping? And he goes like, I'm like, nah, I wasn't sleeping. I don't know why I lied, but I was like, I wasn't sleeping, but I was sleeping. And then he goes like, dude, so check it out. So I just want to let you.
Just woke up.
He's like, I just want to let you know,
Oh, yeah.
I tracked the painting and it should be arriving this afternoon today. So just give me a call whenever it gets there, just so I know it got there. Cool. Painting gets there and I call him up. I'm like, dude, I got it. And he goes like, great, man. Fucking enjoy it, man. And again, we'll link up soon. Fuck yeah. I text this guy, sent him pictures and all that shit. And we brought it over here, man. We checked it out.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool, man.
and
That's it.
later we'll take a picture of the bag, because in the bag it says something really nice and it has a
Nice.
signature and everything like that.
It's good that you have a studio. It's a good place
Yeah.
to have it, you know?
So again,
Before it.
weeks after that, weeks go by, and then we're like, dude, this is so cool. We did that. This is a story for the grandkids or whatever. And then he messaged me, texted me out of nowhere, and he goes like, dude, I'm gonna be in back in Jersey for this day and that day. You say you have a studio, right? I was like, yeah. All right, dude. So let's jam, man.
No
Let's do
fucking
something.
way, dude.
Yeah,
He
it's
came
like
to Pro Studios?
he came to Pearl Studios, man.
Right
He's
here.
like,
Where were
let's
you sitting?
let's jam.
Wow.
Let's do something
Alone, people's,
Was
by
people-
himself.
Did people see him yet?
by himself.
Well, we went out for dinner
public
first.
transport, or
So check it out. So
Uber?
we met him. We met him
No,
at Mana.
we drove in the.
We met him at
east.
Mana Contemporary in Tom's car, and he goes like, "What are we eating?" And I'm like, "How about some tacos, dude?" He goes like, "I fucking love tacos." So we go to this taco place downtown, right?
What's the name of the place?
Orale. And we go to Orale downtown, and we're eating there. He's eating fucking chicken tacos. Everybody
Did
gets
anybody
this shit.
recognize him?
Nobody.
Get the fuck out.
Nobody. Matter of fact, that bastard made us wait in fucking line for a while. We were like, hey, whatever. But
you know what this is?
uh,
You know what this
yeah,
is?
he's like, you know what this is? Excuse me. But fuck it, man. He ain't
Tell them
giving
about
shit.
when we tried to pay the bill.
So, but at first he was like, I love my tequila, man. You guys like tequila? We're like, fuck yeah. Me and Sky are looking at each other like, oh fuck, no way, man.
We don't drink tequila.
How are we gonna do this shit? And they said
No,
like,
we did.
get a double shot. I was like, oh shit, man, fuck it. So we're
It's
drinking it
for
with
us.
him, and he was like, dude, it's
not
fucking
really.
great, right? I was like, yeah, it's great. So now the bill comes up, and we're gonna pay it, and he goes like, He's like, let me ask you a question. Do you know how many copies the Black Album sold this week alone? And we're like, no. And he goes like, enough to buy fucking tacos for you guys. And we're like, oh shit, all right,
Yeah.
fuck it, man. So we buy that shit. We head back to the studio over here, and he starts setting up on this amp that Mark was playing.
That's good.
He starts setting up on that shit, man, and we just start.
Did anybody
Yeah.
notice him up here? Anybody?
We
Nah.
Carl, right?
Yeah,
Carl
nobody-
came in. Carl was out there.
Carl, the guy from
Yeah.
High Frequency Studios.
Yeah.
We saw him and we introduced him to him, but yeah, and then we
Did he know who he was though? You know, some people,
I would
and
like-
we could introduce like, somebody that wouldn't like,
Nah.
I don't know who he is, Joe.
But Jason
Oh.
introduced himself.
He
Hi, I'm
introduced
Jason
himself.
Newsted.
Yeah.
He said, hi, I'm Jason Newsted. And like, I was like, all right, I'm
So
Carl.
yeah.
You know.
So we came over here and then we started jamming, man. We started jamming on some riffs. He started teaching us some things here and there,
Yeah.
how to jam. You know, we started doing, if anything, not just metal, man. He started doing some funk, man. Some
Some
fucking
boogie woogie. We did boogie woogie. He's like, play me a boogie woogie.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, whatever.
That's cool.
You know.
So we started doing all of that shit, man. We were playing, and he goes like, "All right, now." Takes off his bass, and we switch instruments. We all switch instruments.
Yep.
I'm on bass, he's on guitar. Newsted is on the drums. He's playing.
You playing fucking drums?
He's playing
Yep.
drums. We're all
Playing
jamming
drums.
along.
He's good too.
Yeah, it's fucking good. It's
Full-fledged
fucking.
jam.
It's fucking fun, man. And then he sits down and he goes like, "Now you guys play me something original that you guys do." Fuck it. And we started playing this song called Guerrilla Warfare.
Yeah. He
And
said,
it's-
show me your best one.
It's
But we didn't. We
Yeah.
didn't show him our best one. We should.
Cool.
Yeah, we like.
Yeah, you had to trick that. You had to hide
Yeah.
that in the deck.
Huh?
yeah, we're
Yeah,
like,
pull it.
You know, because he
Can't
could
pull that
just
one.
like.
Easy.
But he had the
Easy,
GoPro
Jason.
Oh my
camera
God.
hanged up
Yeah.
on the pipe.
Cliff was here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cliff came down. and
Exactly.
asked,
So yeah, I don't want to see my riff out there. But we're playing Guerrilla Warfare, and it's like a fucking 7-8 minute song, you know. And he's sitting there, he's just nodding, and he's heading. He's like, yeah, he's feeling. The song ends. First thing out of his mouth when the song ends goes like, "How the fuck do you remember all those changes?" Or like, I
But
don't
dude,
know, dude.
come on, man. He did fucking Injustice for
He
All.
did
You know
Injustice
how
for
many
All.
fucking
That's
changes
what I'm
that shit?
saying.
You know,
I'm like, dude, you did
there's a change
fucking
masters.
Frayed Ends
You know?
of Sanity, you
People
know.
lose that and go, I
Fuck.
don't. Like,
They
how do
invented that fucking
Exactly.
17 fucking
And
different changes.
That's what I'm saying.
But he don't play like that anymore.
You don't
does
play it anymore. He said,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I
that's what
played
I'm
it in
saying.
20
Well,
years."
oh, tell him about the bass that he brought. He brought this bass
He
with
brought
like
this-
LED lights on the fretboard.
Nice.
He
Oh,
brought,
help
brought
him
this
along the way?
bass that's like
Beautiful
fucking
bass, man.
$14,000-$20,000, whatever.
No,
the
more
fuck
than that,
amount.
like 50 grand.
It was a lot of money,
God
man.
damn.
And he goes and it has LED lights.
And it's
man.
like light as a feather, right?
It
You
lights.
played it, right?
Yeah, it's fucking light. It plays beautifully. And he goes like, this fucking bass guitar, fucking James Hetfield made fun of me of this shit. I'm like, why? He said, because it lights up. So when he saw it, he goes like, you faggot. He was like, won't you know it? A couple months after that, the ESP that he plays for fucking Master of Puppets, the one he used for Master of Puppets, it lights up just the same way. So it was like, yeah,
What?
yeah, who's a
who-
faggot now?
oh.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, he told us a lot of stories.
so a
about
lot of stories,
that,
man. And-
like the inside stories, you know. But we're gonna keep those to ourselves.
You got anything? You got anything you can get?
Huh?
One little juicy tidbit? Anything for the fans out here?
Nah.
Anything
nah.
for the fans? Well,
I don't
they're still getting along, man. They get along well, and
Yeah, they're like
they
family.
put all that shit. Yeah, they put all that shit past them, and I mean they respect each other.
Oh, I mean,
man.
shit, they were paying a lot of money for that
Do you have
fucking
any
that
celebrity?
cuckoo doctor, you know?
Oh yeah, he wasn't
Ooh.
into that. He wasn't definitely not into that shit. And the wasabi story is definitely true, man.
Oh yeah,
They
the
made him eat-
wasabi.
They made him eat wasabi, tricking him
Japan.
tricking him that it was mint ice cream.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dave, have you have any celebrity brushes with anything?
Besides Junkyard Dog?
I met Trujillo. Back
No
in
way.
The day, but back when he was in Infectious
With infectious
Grooves.
grooves.
Yeah, I had like a really fun time at the show. We left, went around,
What?
smoked, got crazy, watched an NBA game, rolled blunts, good. Then back to the show where they're loading out, and it was everybody there. Mike Muir.
Oh, you were at the
That's
show
just-
I was on with Powerman 5000 and stuff.
This was
What was that
no,
fucking...
this is Black Train Jack, Shooty's Groove, and Infectious Grooves. So we walked in, and Shooty's Groove just only did a song and a half, and they were done. We were like, fuck, my friend dove in the pit, told me to hold his glasses and everything. And then we watched this show, and as it ended, like I said, we left, went all the way around, wasted time, smoked, did this, came back, and they were loading out, and met them. And I happened to have a marker. I used to bring markers and pens to shows. So now, the drummer from that show, Infectious Grooves, was a Wackerman. Brother was in Zappa.
Mm.
And I noticed them because they had a record out of all these little 15-year-old kids. Steve I had these Prodigy and these kids. And the one kid was on Different Strokes. He was the little redheaded
Wow.
kid that used to sing country.
Yeah.
Now he was a teenager. So he
Really
was
getting
in,
different strokes.
the drummer was in Infectious Grooves. So now it's over and I meet the guy and then them guys are around and all of a sudden it turns into, hey, how's those kids? and it turns into, you know, they're right here, and these kids turn around. So everybody's getting autographs. There's the Danny Cooksey kid that's in Different Strokes, and there's the little bass player kid. He's like 15. I'm like, dude, I played your records. This thing was like hilarious. So here's Mike Muir, and here's Robert Trio. So they're signing our hats. It was pretty cool. And I think Black Train Jack was the earlier band.
That's great.
And I think they asked us to. We asked them to smoke pot, and they were like, "No, we're straight edge."
Oh no!
We were like, "What?" And they were like,
Do they
"Yeah."
even
And they
have
just signed
straight
our
edge
thing
anymore?
because we were like, "Dude, you want to play?" Yeah, it's the '90s, and we were like, "Nah, dude, we're totally Black Train Jack." Look that band up, dude. There's some decent tunes. They might have did the Joker by I'm a Joker by Steve Miller.
Wow.
Yeah. That our little celebrity thing, Trujillo, but I made a big deal of him and was like, look at these hands and my circle. Man, it was my marker was going around. I was making it very important.
Make sure you get back to
but that was quick. We caught them. That was, later.
Nice.
He's in your band now, dude.
Nice.
We
Infectious Grooves was
got a
tremendous.
few more minutes left. Let's just get one more thing from you guys. You guys got any shows coming up or anything like that?
I think Luke said he had a show coming up
You playing that?
for his birthday show.
Luke from
yeah,
Mamaluke?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
coming
yeah.
up soon.
He said he wanted to play. He wanted us to play that. So
That's here.
we'll definitely do that. Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
when's that?
I think February 12th. I think.
Is that a Saturday? Sunday?
Yes.
Give me a time.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
Saturday. It should be a Saturday.
We will be here.
Fuck
I
yeah,
think
man.
We will possibly
Wow.
be here.
You know what, man? It was a great fucking interview, you guys, bro.
Thanks, man.
Right on.
You know, Tom, Cesar, Malatura, fucking rules in my book.
Thanks.
All
man.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys will be back.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Hopefully,
is fun, man.
well, you guys will be back on the podcast again.
Yeah.
But we hope to see you guys at a fucking show soon.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
at the Luke party.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you guys, any last words for the fans?
Just fucking, man, give new bands a fucking try and keep it metal, man. Keep it alive. Fuck it, man. Why not? Get that anger out through the fucking music.
Alright, man, you heard it right there from Malatura. Motherfuckers, get the anger out.
Quality bullshit.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Fuck it.
Alright, folks. You have a good fucking night, bro. Peace out, mother.
Effers.
There you go, baby.
Okay.
There you go.
Never.
Peace.
Later.
All right.
Boom. I know you had to go to the fucking band.
I gotta piss like
Take another shot with that.
Ready?
Jumbo.
Right, looks like he's getting dreadlocks.
You guys ready?